Hello. Hello. But go do some things. Actually, let me connect that as well. You know, real quick, I'm probably gonna go grab a drink of water, and then I will start the gameplay. So I'll just put it back on the opening screen. I'll be back in a sec. Just gonna grab some water so I have something to drink. Alright, I'll have a drink this time. So now I'll just open the base game, not Halloween edition. There's not too much of a difference besides the animatronics, but I haven't finished the base game, so also the game's not displaying, which is the first one to not do that. I I don't know, I just saw memes and figured it'd be a silly thing. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a reference or not. If it's something bad, then I may want to change it, but um will this display? Okay, wait, is this? Yeah. And that should be good. I see. Uh, then I think it should hopefully be fine. I don't know. I'm not in the game audio as well. The other three games were able to just use the same capture as Fnaf 1, and it was fine. Did I turn it louder? Or is this just not capturing? Properties are on Fnaf 4 for the game audio. Which is, if I enter into somewhere, it'll be easier to. Here, I can actually. This should be decent, I feel like. Jump scares can be pretty loud in this one. Um, it's a little hard to tell which one I'm hovering over, unless I have to use my mouse. I can't use my keyboard. But 5 days until the party. Hopefully, this one's not that hard. I saw that it takes 3 hours to beat, which is kind of rough because I had to start so late. What did you do this time? They locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. I'm here with you. These are my friends. If I try and leave the room, made a jump scare. How long do I have to do this? Oh, just a little bit longer, I guess. Tomorrow is another day. I hope this game's not that hard, but it's also the fourth game in the series, so we'll see. My first night's never usually that bad. Uh, Shift for this. This is gonna be a little hard to get used to. We have actual controls now, rather than, you know, just hearing the game and like clicking buttons. I also have to listen a lot more, which is gonna be annoying. I don't have to do that for a little bit until he gets into the room. I don't I don't really know what I'm doing properly. Just trying to listen for it, but at the same time, I don't know if the audio is gonna bug out or not. I also don't know how hard night one's supposed to be. I also know that I think if you close the door at the wrong time, then it's bad. But if you manage to do it at the right time, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work either. It's just like light flashing. I don't know how instant the animatronics jump scare. Hopefully it's not like the Wizards where you're a half second too late and then yeah, you're fucked. Hmm. I also don't want I just don't want to let Foxy into the room. I don't know what night he activates, but yeah, no. I think he can come down either side. It's his gimmick. And if he gets into the room, then he just stays in the closet. Tooltips this one away on their own. I mean, I guess it's not that hard to remember them. It's just gonna be a little bit of getting used to, like, clicking in these specific spots. Also need to listen for the audio cues more, but I'm not that good at it, as we've seen from the other games. Audio cues aren't really my thing. Oh, there was a Freddle. I think Freddy's timer resets every time we flash the bed, if I remember the mechanics properly. So the Freddy's Freddles appear faster the more there are. I think it's like I think the first one appears maybe 30 seconds, then 15 seconds for the next two, 15 seconds each, and then Freddy, but I don't know. I don't know it exactly. I've not seen... I've seen a breakdown video of all the animatronics ages ago. So... I don't really remember any of it that well. I thought flashing her was gonna, but I guess not. I guess I need to keep the door closed until they leave. I thought just flashing them was good. Ah, well. It is supposed to be harder. Come on, let me skip past all this. Ah, tomorrow's another day. So they only really started doing anything at like 4. I wonder how long the nights are in this one. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut. If you do not hear breathing, then use your flashlight. Okay. So, deter them away if they're at the far end of the hall. That's gonna be annoying to get used to. Yeah, you can see the IV drip. I hope I can beat this one, but I'm not that confident in it. Because it seems fairly difficult. I'll try. I'll get as far as I can in the time I have. That's another issue. I had to start so late that I might not be able to finish the game. So even if it is, like, doable for me, I don't have an... Oh wait, is the IV drip gone? It is. So it's a Easter egg. Okay. Even if I do manage to get far, then... I don't know, we'll have to see. It really just depends. I had to run errands this morning, which I wasn't really planning on. And then, well, you know, it's not like I really mind not finishing this game. Sister location I do want to finish though. And I'm glad I finished the other 3. But 4 is just... I don't mind not finishing it. Especially since, like, I'm probably gonna struggle so much. I struggled in 3. Hmm. And then sometimes the audio can just not work. That's one of the issues I have with this game. Just... There's a video going behind all the audio in Fnaf, and it explains it really well on how the audio layering works. Which basically, now that we're at 4, I can try more. So like, let's say I'm on this door. I don't know if it's breathing or not. But like, let's say I'm at this door, and there's like, um, the kitchen noises. if that happens, then the breathing on the right side of the door on that. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, whatever. The breathing on this side of the door will just not play sometimes. And I forget how to reset the audio. I know that there's another thing you have to interact with to do that, but I'm not sure what. Which is the issue. Because if I just straight up can't hear the animatronics, the main way you beat this game, then I'm gonna struggle hard. Because I know you can beat it without audio. People have done it before. But I ain't that good. I can't tell if it's breathing or not just because I can't turn the audio that high up. This was interesting how they have 3 or 4 animatronics active this night. Instead of, the usual slowly introducing you into it. I'm trying to listen for breathing, but I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I think Foxy's mechanic is if you don't block correctly, like, let's say I blocked the right side door and he was on the left side, and then he gets into the room. I think. That had to be breathing, right? I guess not. This game's gonna be rough. I can already feel it. Hopefully I can beat the game, but I'm not that confident in it. Hmm. I guess if his breathing is close the door and leave. I don't know. We'll see though. Let's hope I can at least get past the first night, but we will see. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to complete it though. Not with the time restraint I have. Because probably only be able to stream for about another hour 40, which, you know, that's just a guess though. It could be sooner. We'll see. But again, I don't mind not completing this one. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point, but it's just I don't know. I don't find it too fun. If I had a tier list of all the games in order of fun, it'd be Fnaf 4 of the ones I've actually played so far. I'll still put Sister Location because I've seen the game. But if I had to put a tier list of all of them, it'd probably be FNAF 2 is the most fun because it's challenging in a fun way. Then probably FNAF 1, honestly. I had fun playing it at least. Then FNAF 3, because that was just more frustrating. And then FNAF 4. Or, well, no, it'd be FNAF 2, 2, Sister Location, 1, 3, 4. That's my tier list, based on how much fun I think they'll have in Sister Location at least. Because I don't know, it's just... this one, eh. I was debating playing FNAF World instead, just because it's 4.5. Uh, as long as they beat a night, I'll be fine, I guess. IV drip. Oh, I have a strong feeling that I'm just gonna fuck up entirely. Again, at like 4 or 5. Oh, sometimes it sounds like breathing, but it's not, like, just them. I don't know. I don't know what the breathing's supposed to sound like. Because that one didn't sound like breathing, but the one right before that did. I don't know, man. And then whenever I have to start adding closet to my movement, that's gonna be annoying. That had to be breathing, right? Well, we just gotta hope, I guess. If it wasn't, then, L. I don't know, man. As long as I beat Night 1, I'll take that as a completion for this game. And just watch, like, some gameplay on it or some shit. It's not like there's a lack of it. Mm. Oh, well, we beat one night after half an hour. Almost half an hour. I want to see how long the nights take, real quick. Each night in FNAF 4 is 6 minutes. Okay. It should be easy enough, you'd think. You know, he's hiding again. These are my friends. You won't stop until you find him. Nice behind the couch this time. Over there. That's behind the TV. That is behind the couch, but whatever. Tomorrow's another day. Fun with plush chat. I would love to beat this, but we'll see. Is he gonna move? Like, for fuck's no, for just a holy shit, man. Just move already. No, we're not gonna get it just because it's not moving fast enough. Ah, whatever. I think I kept pressing it too early because I heard the tiny little pitter patter turn on the flashlight and he just didn't move. So I guess I need to press it after I hear it? I don't know. Well, back into this. Can I just think this game's more boring. Uh, I hope there's a sound cue whenever it gets into your room. Because if there is, I don't know what it is. I'm sure I've heard it before. I mean, I've watched the video breaking down all the audio, but I don't know. That's the issue. I also don't know what night it gets activated. So it could be next night, could be this night. But I'll just add it to my route, I guess. Not what I meant to do, but I also noticed that there's a slight delay whenever I press my flashlight and they are there. Yeah, I heard the footsteps that time. Which, that was the first time I heard the footsteps. I would assume that's breathing. That had to be breathing, right? I think I'm fucked. Oh. Yeah, I was. I thought I got it right because I thought it was breathing, but I guess not. Well, at least puppet jumps, or not puppet, the cupcake jump scare. I hardly ever see that. So that's cool. Usually I just see Chica's jump scare straight up. I don't know the optimal pathing for this. I don't know if I should just, like, go from here, reset the bed, then go here, and then to the closet? I think Bonnie's gonna jump scare me. Nope, I guess not. Unless that was Foxy getting in. No? Can't, that sounded like breathing, but I guess not. I don't... I don't know, I'm so confused. I'm assuming that was breathing, but what's this? Oh. I don't know, like, sometimes it sounds like it, sometimes it doesn't. This is what confuses me. Like, that had to be breathing, right? But then the, like, screen flash doesn't happen. That had to be breathing. Then I hear footsteps. I'm just gonna 50-50, hope I got it right. It's so hard to tell in this game. Like the other ones, just because they're so visually oriented. Like that. That is what it's supposed to do. Like a little blink showing that, oh, they left. I don't know if it's like a guaranteed to happen, but I see that used in like pro player runs. And I didn't hear anything, but yeah, there's a slight delay whenever there is an animatronic there. I didn't check, no, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what that is. When there is an animatronic at the door, then there's a slight delay to when action. I think that was Foxy getting. Yep. No, I think that means I have to close it, right? Hmm. Does a little plushie. 2 frettles. I think that's the most we've had. Man, I didn't hear breathing. Is the issue. Whatever. It's so annoying. Because it's not even scary. It's just, oh, your audio bugged out. Or, oh, you accidentally misclicked because the buttons are right over each other. I don't know. This one isn't too fun for me. I like challenging ones like Fnaf 2. Fnaf 2 is at least fun with its challenge. This one's so audio oriented. But then, no breathing. At least I didn't hear any. I guess I need to wait a little longer. I don't know. Wait a second or two for there to be audio. Uh, let's just reset that timer real quick. I'll wait a few seconds, I guess. And if I don't hear anything, then just not go. Like, if I don't hear anything, I'll flash it real quick. Just to make sure. Because the breathing is loud when it does play. It's very obvious now that I actually hear it. But then sometimes it just doesn't. Yeah, like that's super loud. You can tell when there's breathing. But then sometimes it just doesn't, which is annoying. That's the pots and pans, so we may be fucked on that side. Because if that fucked everything, then we're not going to hear breathing on the right side anymore. Ah, that's annoying. Like, every time I'm on the right side of the door, I'm just so concerned on whether I'm actually going to hear it or not. And like, if I don't, I'm just fucked. Because then I'm not going to hear audio, think they're just on the far side of the hall, flashlight, and then just get jump scared. I feel like this game is gonna be similar in FNAF 3, where I'm just gonna get frustrated. So pots and pans again. I guess I'd rather have that than... That had to be breathing, right? Because again, the sound is... The sound's so different for the breathing. So whenever a different noise plays, I just expect it to be. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna have that much fun with this one. It's gonna be like FNAF 3. It's just gonna be trying to introduce a challenge, but it's just gonna backfire. I don't know. I like challenges better when they're a test of skill, not just you didn't hear it properly. So in UCN, I like how Nightmare animatronics are different. Instead of just, you know, oh, you have to go over to the door and listen. No, they have different mechanics. It would be hard to introduce these mechanics into UCN anyway, but, you know. So I need to piss. I'll do it next time I die. So we all know that's gonna happen soon anyway. Um... Oh no, it sounded like breathing. Is that Foxy entering? I don't know, man. I heard footsteps. So maybe it was Foxy, maybe not. If it didn't flash over at the other side of the screen immediately, I would have been able to check better. I wouldn't have had to go over to the closet and actually make sure no one's in it. That had to be breathing, right? I just... I hear different audio noise, and I immediately think, oh, that's breathing. Because it hasn't played. Okay, nothing. This game's just so frustrating. Anyway, I need to go piss. I'll be back. Well, back to it, I guess. I do not like this game. Fnaf 4 is just frustrating, man. I'm not having fun playing it. I had more fun playing Fnaf 3, and I was frustrated like all of night 4 and 5. Was that already Foxy moving around? Oh, I hear footsteps, and it's just like, is that Foxy? It sounded like they went over to this side. I don't know. I don't even care about beating this game, man. I just want to get this sister location already. If I'm being honest. I'm not having too much fun on this one. And like, it's gonna be like, well, look how unoptimized your gameplay is. It's just like, I don't care. I play games because I want to have fun. Which is why I can't wait to play Megapunk later. Because it looks really fun. That was a gift there, so you know. But this. Oh, I'm gonna play through all the games. I never said I was gonna beat them, so. No, whatever. The breathing is so obvious. It's just like when it doesn't play, and then it's going. I honestly am not having that much fun with this one. But it's going. It's similar to yeah. It's just frustrating not having fun with the gameplay. Because there's been so much times where like I don't hear breathing, so I press the flashlight and then I get jump scared. Or like that case where I didn't hear or I did hear breathing, so I blocked it. Or like, closed the door and then, you know, still got jump scared anyway. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I like FNAF 2 the best so far, just because it's a challenge, but in a fun way. Like, you actually have to do stuff. In this, if you make a mistake, there's just no recovering. You did, and I'm excited to play it. I Tsuki gifted it to me last night, and I'm just gonna de-stress playing that after this because I this game's not that fun. If someone says FNAF or if it's their favorite game, like their favorite one in the series, I do not understand. I think I would like Security Breach better in its buggy mess, like first week of release. Like, I get I'm not that good, but like, ugh. Your footsteps over here, is that Foxy? Yeah, Megabonk looks really fun. And I can't wait to play it. The skeleton. I think that's the skeleton, right? This seems pretty neat. I really don't like this game. That's like the only thing I can think of. How much I dislike FNAF for. Just because it's frustrating. It's not fun. And I know some people can beat it without audio, but I'm not that good. I'd rather play UCN, boost all the nightmares to 20, and then just call it a day. it I've not seen much gameplay, but Calcium does look fun. I'm gonna try out everyone. How do they unlock, though? Like, do you have to unlock them by doing certain things, like beat stages? Or is it like get certain skills? Because I know it's kind of roguelike. So I feel like oh, you beat a stage, you unlock a character, or it's like holo here, and you do a gotcha. I've seen like maybe 30 minutes of gameplay, all spread out. So I don't know how it works exactly. I just know it looks like a 3D roguelike and it looks fun. And people want multiplayer. Hmm, that makes sense. Um, Definitely. I'll try and unlock a few characters at least. I want to be able to experience it to its full potential. I see some people complaining about the difficulty though, like that they're breezing through the game and then like they get to the boss and the boss is really difficult. Personally, I don't get that. I would enjoy a difficult boss just because it's supposed to be a challenge. If I get to the boss and it's just sleep, then yeah. Hmm. Uh, that makes sense. That is definitely that's a good way to unlock characters, I suppose. Um, and so yeah, I didn't hear breathing. But you say each character has their own weapons. Like, are they stronger with their own weapons? I feel like some games do that. To where, oh, if you equip this weapon on this character, they're stronger. I feel like I tend to see that in some games. Uh, I mean, like, I'd rather bosses being difficult. I feel like I'd enjoy that gameplay a lot more than, breezing through the whole game. Okay. That's cool then. I've just been playing a little bit of Risk of Rain 2 recently. Get into the room, okay. I hear footsteps, I'm just not sure. I don't know how people find this game fun. If anyone finds it fun, even. Yeah. That does seem cool. I wonder if there's gonna be a Dead Cells collab at some point, because I feel like Dead Cells is the roguelike that gets a bunch of collabs. Even the Blaze Blue roguelike has a Dead Cells collab. You can play as the prisoner, which I think is neat. Then, I don't know. Dead Cells just has a lot. The Risk of Rain has... You can play as the prisoner as a skin for the... What's his name? The sword guy? The executioner? No. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. The sword guy has a skin. That's just the prisoner in Dead Cells. So it's like, yeah. Watch this. I heard breathing. I blocked this. Gonna get jump scared by Cupcake. Or not, surprisingly. It did flash, so that means she should be away. I don't know, man. That's another thing about this game. I have to be quiet so much, which isn't fun. I like yapping, and if I yap too much at the doors, then I end up not hearing the animatronics. But it's not like I'm hearing them properly most of the time anyway, so... I heard the pots and pans, but she was not in the kitchen. She was at the end of the hall. It's just like, bro, what is the audio in this? You're supposed to rely on audio cues that aren't working properly? They don't get it. Oh, it sounded like breathing to me. But every time I do it, it feels like a 50-50. Whatever. I'm gonna stream for like another 30 minutes anyway. Which, at first I was like, oh no, this game takes 3 hours to beat. I'm sad I won't be able to beat the whole thing, because I had to start stream so late. But no, now I don't really mind. Because I'm just not having fun. If I was having fun, then yeah, I'd probably do like a part 2. But I wouldn't expect that anytime soon. Ah, well, we beat night 2. I can see why the completion time is 3 hours, but like, I don't have that kind of time anyway. 3 days until the party. He left without you. He knows you hate it here. You're right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Hurry, run towards the exit. It's too late. Hurry up and find a way out. Find someone who will help. You know what will happen if he catches you. You can help if you can get past them. You have to be strong. I don't I don't get this. Like, tomorrow's another day. Like, the dude in this animatronic suit, in the Fredbear suit, why are you chasing after a kid that saw you and ran away in tears? Like, it has to be obvious that the kid doesn't like this place, right? You would think. Alright, let's just wait till he moves a lot. I think that was one movement. I didn't hear him scamper around. Hello, thanks for the follow. I didn't hear him scamper onto the middle. We're having a good day. But I didn't hear the little guy scamper, so I thought he was still on the right side. Whatever. We'd probably die anyway, so it's fine. Was that Foxy getting in? Great, it's not even one. Go back a stage already. There you go. Now the Freddles. That was close. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident in this. I still haven't checked Bonnie either. Why is Foxy so aggressive? Holy shit. Like, it just became one. What the fuck, man? Is he annoyed he hasn't gotten a chance to kill me? I'm doing good. I hope your day's going well as well. Well, I would say I'm doing good, but I'm playing Fnaf 4 and I'm not having fun. I'll just be honest. I don't like this game. It's challenging in a way that makes me rely on audio, and I'm not good at that. So I don't like it. But I hope your day's going well. That's the great thing about Foxy, you can just slam the closet on him. So even if he does decide to be this aggressive, you can just deny. Is that Foxy? Come on, just go back a stage, man. I was gonna check on Bonnie, but you know. Again, this game's just frustrating. It's not even scary. I'm just not having fun playing it. Took us an hour to get to night 3. Ugh. It's not fun to me. Maybe it's fun to other people, but ugh. Not my kind of game. I'm sure my movements aren't, like, the best either. You need to be a little more patient, whatever. But it's Fnaf. Get used to not being patient at all. Used to having to flip through cams just to make sure they don't make it towards the office. Making sure to cam stall everyone. And now there's this. Which is a test of my patience. And I don't know. I'm not that patient, I don't think. Not for this, at least. Not for gameplay after I've been playing a game series where I can't be for the past 3 games. I have to be on my toes. And then this, I have to wait a few seconds, be patient, actually. Make sure there's no animatronic there. And then, because I don't properly know how they work, just 50-50, hope they leave. I swear, if I got jump scared there while hearing the kitchen again, like... What was Foxy entering the room? So that's great. Because Bonnie was on that side, which just means I had to go to that side anyway. And Foxy was on the other side. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just shove the closet on him. It's crazy how these things can be blocked by something so simple. That should mean Chica's left. Okay, whatever. I will be back in a second. I'm back. It was just about if I'm ready to go, so I'll probably just yap for a little bit before then, because I'm gonna be leaving in about 15 minutes. So it's kind of annoyed that I had to start the stream so late, but that can't be helped. Well, I didn't have fun. That's my main thing for Fnaf 4. I wasn't having fun. So I don't mind having to leave early anyway. Let me just have background music on while we can yap for a little bit. May not lose this one. I will pick me up after that. And then whenever I get back home, I'm going to end up um just uh yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll finish the game eventually, but I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Honestly. Okay, let me move up to this screen. I just straight up wasn't having fun. Yeah, yeah. If I had the time to play more, then I would definitely try and beat at least night 3, get as far as I can. But yeah, not much I can do about this. Background music's not. Oh, no, it's really quiet. Oh yeah, it's only quiet because I had to boost my headset up. No, that's not my home screen. This is just a thing I have just behind, because otherwise it's not gonna capture anything. Yeah, that's true. If I'm not having fun, then yeah. Oh, let me try and find where did I put this? That's the overlay. Yeah, this. I have this background because otherwise it's just gonna be a black screen. And I also have this Fate one because I do stream Fate occasionally, but it's FNAF. My lock screen is a image of my Kami-Oshi, which I've only shown a few times, like for Undertale, because I had to window capture, or I had to screen capture because window capture wasn't working. So, yeah, it is a silly image though. Oh wait, let me change the credits in the description. I had it credited to the other background music I used. It was just reused the same one as yesterday. There we go. But yeah. I do, yeah. I stream on YouTube and Twitch. Just because originally I was streaming on YouTube, but I figured why not? I had a friend that was willing to help me set it up, so yeah. If it wasn't for that, I probably would be still streaming exclusively on YouTube, just because it seems simple, but I mean, it is pretty simple after learning it, but I'm not that good at messing with tech stuff and, all this. Alright, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I have a few. As you can see, Egg, Egg and Suki are they're unwilling mods, but I trust them. But I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah. It's very nice. Suki has helped me a lot with my channel. Hmm. Ah, it's helped me a lot with the Twitch side because I I've streamed on Twitch like once 3 or 4 years ago now, and even then it wasn't the best. That was on my old laptop, which didn't run that well. Now I'm on this one, which does run a lot better compared to that, at least. It could hardly run Roblox, which, at least I was able to play games. It is, honestly. A lot. I've been just trying to sell stuff, shit like that, so it's extremely refreshing to see someone that shows sentience. Yeah. Egg was just transformed into a mod because I trust Egg, and he's here. He's here pretty often, so you know. I'm in neck. Yesterday, yesterday I took a nap, even though I got 8 hours of sleep yesterday, which is a lot better than normal, and I was still tired. So after I took a nap yesterday, I'm surprised how fast I fell asleep. Because it's not used to sleeping that fast, and I didn't think I would be exhausted because I got a good amount of sleep, but I guess this doesn't really help if you don't normally get 8 hours of sleep anyway. Usually I get 5 or 6, which is I should definitely work on that, but whatever, it's fine. Hmm. Yeah, true. You have a wrench with the egg now. Ah, wow. Oh, good. So like, awesome. Yeah, we're just yapping for a little bit because I'll have to go in like 3 minutes now. I do want to at least get my belt and everything, finish getting dressed. Right now I'm just wearing house clothes, and if I'm gonna go out, then yeah, probably just another few minutes. I mean, like condensed stream here, honestly. Uh, but yeah, I'm just yapping for a little bit. Hmm. Oh, yeah, you might want to sleep early. Like, alright. I hope you have a good day at work too. I'm about to end stream anyway, so yeah. I hope your shift's easy today. Um, well, I suppose I'll be ending it here too, just so I can finish getting dressed and all that. So, tomorrow I'll be streaming Sister's Location, which will be the last game I do for Fnaf Week. I'm just playing the first 5 mainline games. Next would be Ultimate Custom Night, I believe. It's Pizza Sim or Ultimate Custom Night. I don't remember which is the 6th mainline game, or 7th, depending if you count FNAF World. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming Social Location, hopefully earlier, because that apparently will take 3 hours as well. So, you know, I hope I can stream around my usual time and finish it early, because I do have plans tomorrow as well, but they're gonna be around this time, which usually I'm not streaming by now. Usually I would have ended stream like about an hour ago, but I started stream about an hour ago, so, you know. Hopefully I don't run into any difficulties tomorrow morning. But alright, I'll keep it in mind. I don't know how long it'll be until I make a community Discord. Right now I'm not that interested in making one, but I'll definitely keep it in mind for sure. Actually, I should write it down. I forget things a lot. Where's my notebook? No, here it is. Let's write on our random page. Yeah. Alright. So, supposed to be ending the stream here then. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your days. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, hopefully earlier. um, yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed streaming, and yeah, adios. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and bye bye. Oh, wait, actually, I just realized. I think someone may be streaming, so I'm gonna grade real quick. I keep forgetting to do that. Um, is anyone streaming? No, never mind. Okay, yeah. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.